Welcome back to Thy Night Plays Stardew Valley Expanded. On the last episode, there was the festival, there was the shed. Lots of stuff happened in such an amazing fashion. We have to water the amaranth. I will not forget to water the amaranth under any circumstances. And I also won't forget about the stupid tea saplings. Dear Mr. Din, last night a JoJo member found you unconscious. Right, we were unconscious last night. Unconscious. 150 gold. That's perfectly fine. I can deal with that. Din, I'd like to buy a pumpkin from you. My daughter and I want to carve a jack-o'-lantern. That is a way to say that sentence with some kind of cadence, I suppose. Can we go and just... Do we have any extra pumpkins for Carolyn right now? Oh, we have pumpkins. I'm going to go and take one to her right away. It is Carolyn, right? Carving pumpkins. Carolyn, right. Let's go do that right away so we don't forget, because knowing me, as I have proven many times, I will forget in an instant. We can do the chores around the farm in a bit. Feed the chickens, water the fish, and so on and so forth. Probably could have waited because they don't open until like 8 o'clock, right? Pierre. Aquamarine. Language has officially escaped me. I'd like an aquamarine for my shelf. You know what? If we have any aquamarines, 9 o'clock. Alright, well, I suppose we can go back to the farm because I am very good at prioritizing time. Alright, fine. We can wrap up the chores around the farm. This pumpkin will allow me to remember exactly what I have to do. Be like, go to Caroline, do the thing with Caroline, get tea saplings, deliver the pumpkin. I will remember. If there's something in my inventory for me to remember, I'll remember it because it's in the inventory. As long as I have a physical reminder. Oh, we need more roe. I hope we can get roe rather quickly. The sturgeon roe, how much is this? That's 1 piece. I'm not sure if sturgeons can actually give you more than one at any given time, but if they can, I suppose it would ultimately save some trouble. Or save some time. I don't know how much we need versus how much we have. Alright, it's 8:30. Now we can go back to stupid Caroline. And then get the tea sapling recipe out of the way. Probably not going to be super helpful at this point in time, because I don't have a lot of seeds to make the stupid things, but... Oh, I should have gotten an aquamarine. I don't know why I can't say that word. Evidently, it's pretty troublesome for me, but either way. Caroline. Abigail, where is your mother? I have a pumpkin for you. Give me money in return. Here you go. The pumpkin, it's a good one. Abigail will be so happy when she sees this. Thanks, Dan. You're super ultra welcome. $500. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure I'm friends with her. Oh, am I friend? Oh, I'm friends with Jody. Not Carolyn. I'm a moron. That's the reason. Mixing up my character. It doesn't even matter then. Okay. Like, okay, for the longest time I thought, like, oh, the tea saplings, I'm done with Carolyn. It's like, no, you're not. You're not even friends with Carolyn. Oh, well, alright. I don't even know what we want to... It's Friday. Let's go to the traveling cart. We'll see if there's anything there for us. Wow, Jazz. Hello, Jazz. I don't know you. Yeah, we probably should, raise our friendship up with a bunch of... That will be the goal for probably winter and year 2. Now that I have the majority of stuff set up in my brain space, like, okay, I'm not coming at this so overwhelmed and everything. Now that we're at like year 2 and beyond, I'll be able to like really focus down on what people want. Battery pack. Do we want any starfruit seeds? That's interesting. Do we want anything else? Largemouth bass? Rhubarb? No, we don't need anything from that. What is our leveling at? 9, 9, 8, and 8. Well, I could just look at the tools. 9. Mining and combat. Alright, yeah, that's a thing. It has to happen at some point. Is there anything? I don't need to, prioritize with such vigor hitting all of these stumps anymore. The gem berries are not ready yet, so I can't donate one of those. Actually, I think we're fairly close, now that I think about things, I think we're fairly close to a cutscene, apparently. Alright, talking to Robin. Hi, Din. I was reading a stone masonry magazine, and I was inspired to try my hand at it. If you supplied me with the stone, I could build a little bridge to your shed. Oh, how does that sound? That sounds like a shortcut, and I would greatly appreciate it. 900 pieces of stone. You can drop off the stone in my storage chest at my workshop. If it's only stone and I don't have to pay you any money, I think I could be perfectly content with that. That would be actually very nice. How much stone do I have? I want to get these forgings. Then we're going back to the mines, getting the dust sprites, getting the burglar's ring. And then hopefully we'll be able to get a bunch of stuff. How many stones do we have? Because I could see that being a question to ask at this point. If I only need 900, I'm just going to go into the mines and break all the big rocks I see as well. That should make things easier at the very least. The row. I need 10. Well, I have 10. I'm not sure I need 10. I need 15. So, presuming if both of them give at least 1 per day, then it's only 5 days, and I don't need these. I wanted the cranberries. I need 15 of these? Yeah, okay. And then I'll get some of these things. I'll just get like some mushroom, bring like 3 mushrooms, and then we're going into the mines. There was nothing in the traveling carts. We're good on that front, and then everything else is ready to go. There's an aquamarine. I think we'd be by Susan, so... And we have 12 of them, so might as well. I'll make a pit stop at Susan's, drop off the aquamarine, and then go into the mines, and then work on the dust sprites, because I do want dust sprites. Burglar ring would be pretty fantastic. Mines, I suppose. Well, probably not the mine. You know what? Let's go... I wish there was like a shortcut to the train stations. Like, we have these mine carts, but it's not hooked up to the train station. Which, I mean, makes sense, because of course they're not the same thing. A mine cart is vastly different from trains and mines. They're different things. My brain is like kind of not working right now, as you might be able to tell from my nonsensical commentary. Also on the last episode, was it the last episode or was it a few episodes ago? We got the level 10 foraging. Probably talked about that ad nauseum when I got it. But it's super useful. All of these materials that are forageables are now level 10. I just wish we had I really wish we had it before we had, yeah, Susan's already here. That's good. I was just like, oh, I hope she's actually here. Have this aquamarine. Again, with the words not working. $450 dues. Fantastic. Now we can go into the mines and go for those dust sprites. And then give Linus a plum if he's around here. If he's on the way, he's getting a plum. Well, he can have a hazelnut. I don't see him, which is unfortunate. Where even is he? He is, it looks like... I don't even know where he is. He's gone. I don't see him on the map, which is, like, fine, I suppose. Oh, purple mushroom. I didn't know they could spawn up here. That's fantastic. 2 purple mushrooms? Well, we won't be lacking for any amount of health when we're going into the mines, which is good. But let's go take a quick check and talk to this hooded person. Cordelia. Camilla, our witch, sent me here to seek out an audience with Marlin. You know, he's a legend where I come from. I don't know where you come from, who you are, or why Marlin would be important. And I don't need to go back up here. I'm just wasting time. Stop wasting time. Wow, 469. We should be able to get far enough. And we did the bombs quest, so we can't have a bulletin board quest until the next time. Or, well, next week, next Monday. Let's go down to floor 40, and then take care of some dust sprites and whatever else may be down. Oh, the aquamarine. It was fate. I didn't have to do anything. Destroy that, get this, and then we'll continue on and fight dust sprites. And hopefully, I think I'm prepared to say that no matter what happens, it will be in this episode where we get that stupid burglar's ring. Because I'm willing to dedicate tomorrow, as well as today, to just fighting the dust sprites we need. So that's the plan. I'm going for that burglar's ring. I'm just last little push to get it. That's absolutely what we want to have happen. So I'm going to mine floor by floor until we get the stupid things. So I'll see you in a moment. And again, it just popped into my head. I'll also be breaking these big rocks to get enough stone for Robin, but that'll be a minor thing in comparison. So iron, stone, and dust sprites, that's the priority. Oh, that one dropped a diamond. That's nice. If only you had dropped a prismatic shard, that would be even better. Oh, and there we go. That was the last dust sprite that we needed. Although considering it as midnight, it's 12 o'clock, the thing is closed. So we are going to get that burglar's ring first thing tomorrow. We are going to wrap up today. Besides that diamond, the one dust sprite dropped, we did only get one thing of note, that being, oh, there was an amethyst and a, whatchamacallit, a topaz. Cranberry wine. I don't think we need that for anything. But everything else should be good to go. I'm going to put everything away. Got some copper as well. There were a few nodes of that in there. I need a fruit for the morning routine, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, everything is good for this Friday. We'll jump straight into Saturday. And then we'll see what Saturday holds for us. After, of course, I put this ancient fruit in a seed maker, and hopefully we get 3 seeds. Although I think I might start to accept 2, considering we already have like 30 of them. But if it's 1 or mixed seeds, I'm not taking it. It's 1, so alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, that's pretty nice. Got 3 from that, and we're good to continue. Alright, water the 1 piece of amaranth that we have, because I have no idea whether or not that will sprout in time. If it doesn't, c'est la vie. Pale ale. I wanted to get a pale ale. I do remember that, so we'll take one of our hops and put that in the keg, because Pam wants the pale ale. Let's go feed the chickens. Get some roe. 2 pieces from them. Very nice and good. That means we only need 3 more bits of roe before we get an actual greenhouse. Not that we necessarily need it with the shed. I haven't actually done anything with the shed. That's still kind of just there. Although I do want to go and check the shed and see. I highly, highly, highly doubt if the 1 tile I watered is still watered. But if it is, that would be pretty fantastic. It won't be, I can almost certainly guarantee, but I'm willing to check. It's such a nice place. Once we get casks, oh, it's going to be helpful. Yeah, it's not watered, but everything stayed tilled, so that's good to know. So, right, once it hits 2 o'clock, this will be where they put the bridge, won't it? Almost certainly that's where Robin's going to put the bridge. Which will be pretty helpful, methinks. At least for traversal. Oh, I love getting iridium quality stuff. It's just so convenient. For so many reasons. Least of which being I don't need to worry about inventory space if I'm picking up a bunch of the same things. They only take up 1 space instead of potentially 3. Speaking of things we can pick up, though, I want to go into my fruit bat cave. It's been a hot minute since we've gone into the fruit bat cave. Well, we only get salmon berries, spice berries, and wild plums, but not too bad. Might be useful, well, for jellies, I suppose. It's not super useful, all things considered. But what is the plan for today? We might do a bit of fishing. Probably not, though. Right, we didn't have any spice berries or salmon berries, but they're all going in there anyway. There's nothing to harvest. I don't actually rightly know. I don't actually rightly have a plan. Actually, I do want to go to the mines, at least for a little bit until the guild opens, and I want to get, actually, I'll go down to the 80s. 80s? I'll start with 80. I do want to get a few more, whatchamacallits, solar essences from these guys. I want to make a, just look up the thing. It's not in my brain. What is it? Glowstone ring. Right. I need solar essences. I have 3 of them right now. So I definitely want to get a few more bits of those. And get some gold while we're at it, I suppose, as well. And some stone. We can dual purpose multiple stones and multiple birds from this particular caving experience. If we can ever find the stupid ladder. Either way, I'm going to do this just until 2 o'clock. Alright, you know what? I'm not wasting my time with breaking rocks. Go down to floor 85 then. I need solar essences. Why does no one have any floor that we need things? Everything is... What a waste of my time. I'll spend like all of the time up until 2 just going between floors. The plan is to get the glowstone ring once it opens up. Or not the glowstone ring, but like the burglar's ring. Should probably get that first before I go into the mines for looting purposes, but what are you gonna do? You get a copper bar, that's what. Oh, stairs, that's lovely. And I suppose we can passively work on slimes as well, because we do need slimes. Slime ring will be nice to have. The end game ring setup, I think, once we have access to the forge on Ginger Island, which admittedly is a long time away. What is that? Yeti tooth. 26 to 42. 26 to 42, but lower speed plus defense and weight. You know what? I think I'm going to try that sword out. That's interesting. At least it's not a dead. I don't think I've ever gotten an actual Yeti's tooth. I've barely known that it's existed, but because I don't remember what every weapon in the game is like. But yeah, that's an interesting little bit of looting. How lucky! That's pretty nice. We don't even have the lucky ring. Speaking of rings, though, I'll finish my thought because it's a miracle I even remembered that I thought to finish. The end game setup for the rings, once we get to Ginger Island and the forge and everything, I'm thinking an iridium band and a napalm ring fused together, and then slime and burglar, because that's generally the setup that I have. Unless, of course, there's like new enchantments or like new rings in the game because of expanded, which, I mean, maybe? I wouldn't be surprised, but this is me talking like as if I know what's actually in the game. I have no idea. No clue whatsoever. 40 more experience for aquamarines. That's pretty nice. Any boys down here? No boys. I suppose we can break these rocks. A little bit of EXP and some mining experience. We definitely want that. That's all pretty nice and good. How many stones do we have? We have 77 stones. We need a total of 900. We might be able to just get that. Oh, another dude. Give me your essence, dude. No essence whatsoever? I should just shut up about asking for things, then. We'll go down here, I suppose. Alright, I'll beat you guys. Give me no essences whatsoever? Fine, you guys are so rude. Not giving me anything I desire. Either way, the guild is open, so let's go get the burglar's ring because we absolutely want that. And then I have no idea what we'll do after that, but who are you? Gertrude, I miss the dry heat of the desert. It's too humid here. Well, I wish... the burglar's ring. Very nice. I wish I could go to the desert. I'll get rid of the magnet ring because I just don't need that. Alright, let's go... Alright, I'm gonna... With this, it should be a lot easier. I'm going to go back in the mines and then get those last solar essences, and then that'll probably not take too long. Well, we found another mushroom floor, so I suppose we should count ourselves lucky for that, I guess. I have not found that. Those 2 solar essences from that one squid kid were the first ones that I found in this entire venture into the mines. I started this at like what, 210, 230-ish? And those are the only ones. That's insane. Although I think I should have enough from everything that I have now and then everything back home. So I am actually going to call this trip here, then go back home. I'm going to pick up these mushrooms and this amethyst because mining experience is pretty nice. I'm also going to pick up these rocks. We should be done in the mines now. I think I have everything I need. The only thing I might not have is the iron bars that we need, but I'm pretty sure I should have a few left over, or we'll have since made some. But yeah, the burglar's ring is looking pretty nice for other things. Crabs, got some bombs, some seaweed, gold bar, so we've got some stuff is already coming in just from having that burglar's ring, so it's pretty nice. It's a really nice thing to get early on in the game, or well, like mid to late game. It's good to get it as early as you can, I should say. Let me put everything in there. Let's go back to the bus stop, and then is there anything else to do? The biggest thing from this episode was just getting that burglar's ring, which is absolutely important. How much stone do we have? I also want to check that out. We have enough stone for Robin's thing, so that's actually definitely worth our time. I'm going to bring that over to her tomorrow and give that to her. Put the sword away. I'm going to use the Yeti's tooth for the foreseeable future. Do we need... I want to keep the crab. It might be helpful at some point. Everything else we don't need the magnet ring anymore, so we can put that away as well. What else do we need? Do we need to do anything else? Besides maybe doing the seed maker stuff, I don't think we have to do anything. I'm actually going to wrap up today and this episode right here. Between episodes, I'm just going to hoe out the rest of these garden spots. So when I do decide to set up sprinklers and like a system and stuff for up here, everything will be ready to be hoed and just plant straight away. So yeah, that'll be it for today. We didn't do a lot outside of getting the burglar's ring, which is an important thing for us. It is absolutely important. It'll help with the looting for future reference. I think, honestly, we have a lot of cranberries. I think I'm going to do something with the cranberries tomorrow to certainly expedite the process of getting to the desert, because I definitely want to start that like high priority now that we have the burglar's ring. So tomorrow, cranberries and stones. I'm going to get that bridge. But that's the plan, and I'm going to stick to it and remember it. I absolutely am. So, whether you watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Later.